I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. Stormy Daniels is responding with a vengeance to Donald Trump's attacks on her, as well as the Trump troll social media attacks on her. I want to show you Stormy Daniels' brilliant responses here. I'll show you just one of them right now to tease it a little bit, then I'm going to show you the others. But the response that she gave to someone named Marcia Barnett, who wrote, "President Trump wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole." And Stormy Daniels' response, "True, he used a 3-inch one." So Stormy Daniels, I'm going to show you the others in a moment. So Stormy Daniels, of course, is the key witness in the Manhattan District Attorney's criminal investigation of Donald Trump's hush money payments, which he made to Stormy Daniels and then falsified his business records to say the hush money payments were legal reimbursements when they were not, and he did it right before the 2016 election. And so the fact that there was falsification of business records plus additional crimes would bring this into felony territory, and it's likely the Manhattan District Attorney will charge Donald Trump for a felony in connection with these unlawful acts. But Donald Trump has been going around and giving speeches and making many social media posts where he attacks Stormy Daniels. He now claims that no affair ever took place. He claims that he was actually extorted, and he calls Stormy Daniels horseface repeatedly. Just misogynistic, sexist, disgusting. Like it's just so humiliating that a major political party has become a cult in America, and they support this despicable behavior. I'll just give you a few examples. This was at CPAC, which is the Republicans' biggest convention, and by the way, where they now have signage that says we're all domestic terrorists. But here's Donald Trump giving a speech at CPAC in the past month or so, where he called Stormy Daniels horseface, no attraction, no affair. Play the clip.
To bring charges against me for now ancient no affair story of Stormy Horseface Daniels, no attraction. No affair, I call it no affair. Where there is no crime anyway.
And here's a speech that Donald Trump gave at Waco over this past weekend where, again, he goes, no crime, not affair. I never liked horseface. And play the clip.
You know, Marjorie is here, Truth to Vote, and they found at least 5 million instances on tape, and the courts didn't want to even look at it. The District Attorney of New York, under the auspices and direction of the Department of Injustice in Washington, D.C., was investigating me for something that is not a crime, not a misdemeanor, not an affair. I never liked horseface. It's just not. It's a terrible thing. That wouldn't be the one. There is no one. We have a great First Lady.
All right, now let's go to Stormy Daniels' response to the Trump trolls, because when Trump says things like that, he then inspires his cult followers to attack Stormy Daniels. So the first one that I showed you before was Marcia Barnett, who goes, "President Trump wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole." Stormy Daniels' response, "True, he used a 3-inch one." Just so you know, in the ultimate criminal trial of Donald Trump, because he's now denying that sexual intercourse ever took place, Stormy Daniels is likely going to be asked questions by the Manhattan District Attorney about how small Donald Trump's penis is. And she's going to respond as she did here. That's going to be a part of the case. By the way, it may be part of the case in the E. Jean Carroll civil rape and defamation lawsuit, because E. Jean Carroll may say, look, the same way Donald Trump claims that E. Jean Carroll's allegations are a hoax, the same way Donald Trump refers to everything else that he doesn't like as a hoax, here he's now saying that Stormy Daniels extorted him and made it up, and he's denying that he had sex with Stormy Daniels. I could see a scenario where Roberta Kaplan, E. Jean Carroll's lawyer, calls Stormy Daniels up to the stand, asks her about what took place with Donald Trump, and that there's actually going to be testimony about Donald Trump's tiny penis. And that's why Stormy Daniels calls Donald Trump tiny. Stormy Daniels in this next post responds to Terry Savage. Terry Savage goes, "Why did you sleep with him even though you knew he had a wife?" Stormy Daniels responds, "Why did he invite me to his room, take off his clothes, and corner me when I came out of the bathroom, even though he knew he had a wife?" And by the way, that's time and time again when we've seen other individuals make these allegations against Donald Trump and report what took place with Donald Trump. They say, they describe it in almost identical terms. Going back to that other post I talked about, there's even more of a thread here where Marcia Barnett says, "President Trump wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Stormy Daniels said true. He used a 3-inch one." And then this person, Law of Parsimony, whatever, goes, "So he threw a hot dog down your hallway?" And then Stormy Daniels responds, "Cocktail, weenie, and more of a sad toss." I mean, by the way, can we just reflect on a moment that this is all like the MAGA Republicans are supportive of this individual to be the leader of their cult, of their political party? Like, can we just reflect on how just strange this is?
And now let's take a quick break to talk about our next partner, Fum. Cold turkey, it may be great on sandwiches, but there's a better way to break your bad habits. We're not talking about some weird mind voodoo from your wacky neighbor or some sketchy message board. We're talking about our sponsor, Fum, and they look at the problem in a different way. Now, not everything in a bad habit is wrong. So instead of drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from your habit? Fum is an innovative, award-nominated device that does just that. Instead of electronics, Fum is completely natural. Instead of vapor, Fum uses flavored air. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fum uses all natural, delicious flavors. You get it. Instead of bad, Fum is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit easy. Your Fum comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers a lot to do, which is helpful for de-stressing and anxiety while breaking your habit. The first time I used Fum, I was shocked at how flavorful and fresh it tasted. Now, it's easy to hold and perfectly balanced and quite honestly, extremely fun to fidget with. The real wood material and sleek design definitely classes it up, and I feel pretty darn cool holding it. Stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Fum is easy, enjoyable, and even fun. Fum has served over 100,000 customers and has thousands of success stories, and there's no reason that can't be you. Head to tryfum.com and use code BEAT to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfum.com and use code BEAT to save an additional 10% off your order today.
All right, let's go back to reading them. Okay, this person writes and tries to attack Stormy Daniels. "So you knew he is married, yet you proceeded, so you are a cheater." Stormy Daniels responds, "Yep, the sorcery of my magic voodoo vag was too much for that poor little man, and it forced him to forget all about his vows, take his clothes off, and corner me. It's all my fault." By the way, the MAGA Republican Party tends to be like, oh, we're this party of religious values, and we're the party, really? And Donald Trump is your leader? What? Okay, this individual deplorable meme posts on social media, "Stormy Horseface Daniels got put away wet." And it's a photo of, I guess, someone with a horse face in a bikini. And then Stormy Daniels responds, "Tell everyone what kind of porn you Google without telling us." By the way, as I do this, it's hard to believe that I'm even doing this report right now, but this is who the MAGA Republican Party is. You can't not report this. This is how humiliating they've become. They're so low that this is the MAGA Republican Party. You know, they're posting memes of horse face in bikinis and mocking a porn star who their leader paid hush money to and now says no affair and says horse face. It just like, let's know that that's not normal. Okay. Let's refuse to be gaslit because this isn't normal. Okay, this person posts, your fictional book doesn't hold up to your letter I posted. We all know you had an affair with Michael Cohen. I'm not even going to read the last part. And Stormy Daniels said, I stand corrected. This is the funniest new rumor about me. I never even met Michael Cohen in person and only talked to him via Zoom last year on his podcast, Mea Culpa Podcast. Here's another one that was posted. Someone's, I guess, mocking Stormy Daniels because Stormy Daniels' husband said, I'm taking a break from this drama to go see some gators. So then this, I guess, lady writes, bah, ha, 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 ha. He didn't. Stormy, you lost credibility. Even your husband took a trip to get away from your drama. Honestly, most could care less what Trump did with you before he decided to run. Don't you still owe him $300,000? And then Stormy Daniels responds, what? At Barrett Blade, her husband, you took a trip without me? Where do you all come up with this hilarious nonsense? And then she responds, and then Stormy Daniels' husband responds, we were together with the kiddo on this alleged trip, getting away from Tiny drama, idiot. And Tiny is the nickname for Donald Trump for obvious reasons. Let's see if there's any other ones that I want to share with you. This one from her husband, I think, is a good one. So Stormy Daniels says to the person, you win, stupidest tweet of the day. And then her husband also just responds, look, the best part is Trump won't give two shits to help this person if they are in trouble. He only looks out for himself. Just ask his friends and his family. Oh, and then her husband did this post as well. Someone writes, happy to bet that at Barrett Blade has had more sex than all of the GP House members combined. And then Barrett Blade responds, at least with consensual, willing participants. Wow. I mean, let's just be clear. I mean, Stormy Daniels and her husband's post are incredibly witty. I like to see that they're pushing back. This whole ordeal, though, is just the fact that Donald Trump's out there saying these things about her, that this is even a thing. And the MAGA Republicans just go deeper and deeper to support this cult leader, that there's Fox propaganda networks that supports him. And by the way, that large media networks try to normalize this. Look, as I say, we refuse to be gaslit. Here at the MeidasTouch Network, we report on what's going on, and we shed a spotlight on it to say this is not normal behavior. This is deranged idiocracy, fascism, strange behavior. Good for Stormy Daniels to push back on Donald Trump, but what in the world is going on with this Republican Party? This is conservative values, as I say. There's nothing conservative about these Republicans. These Republicans are an idiocracy. They're fascist. They're authoritarians. And just plain pathetic and despicable. There's no other way around it. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. We are on our way to 1 million subscribers thanks to your incredible support. Oh, wait. We hit 1 million. Now we're heading to 2 million subscribers thanks to your incredible support. Help us get to 2 million subscribers. Also, check us out at patreon.com/MeidasTouch, patreon.com/MeidasTouch. Also, wherever you get your audio podcasts, just search MeidasTouch Podcast as well and subscribe on audio. It's free. All right, now hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Meidas Mighty. I'm Ben Meiselas. Have a great day.
Our blue wall stopped the red wave and election deniers got denied election. That's why we're celebrating with the new Democracy Prevails team. We've got lots of work to do, but we should all be proud that when democracy was tested, democracy prevailed. You've earned this. Don't wait. Get yours right now at store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.